Hello everyone, welcome to MS with online classes. Today we will discuss about the second chapter or the second unit of mathematics, that is polynomial. Okay, we will discuss about the polynomial. It is a very popular term used in mathematics. Okay, so before that we have to define what is a polynomial. Okay, a polynomial is a term which contains two words. One is poly, another is nomial. Poly means more than one, and nomial means term. Okay, so anything that contains more than one term is called polynomial. ଯେକୌଣସି ଜିନିଷ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେରୁ ଅଧିକ ପଦ ଥିବ ତାକୁ ଆମେ କ'ଣ କହିପାରିବା? Polynomial କହିପାରିବା. Okay, so let us define what is a polynomial. So a polynomial is an algebraic expression. Okay, so first thing is a polynomial is an algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? See, suppose this is a square. Okay, and each side be x. Then what will be its area? As we know, area of square is side into side is equal to how much? Is equal to x square. So it is an algebraic expression. Okay, so a polynomial is an algebraic expression. First thing. Then which contains coefficients, variables, and non-negative integers. Okay, this algebraic expression contains a coefficient. Okay, what will be the coefficient? Something multiplied with x or y or any variable is known as coefficient. So it contains a coefficient, a variable. Okay, what do you mean by variable? A variable is a term which can vary its value. Okay, something which varies its value is known as variable. It is not a constant term, it is varies, so it variable. So which contains a coefficient, a variable, and an exponent. Okay, so an algebraic expression which contains all these three terms, what is that? Coefficient, variables, and exponents are known as polynomial. But we have to keep in mind that the exponents must be non-negative, okay, and integers. So the exponent must be non-negative. There shouldn't be negative number. No. And they are always integers. Okay. They are always integers. That means z. We have to keep in mind that the exponent must be a non-negative integer. Okay. Then they will form a polynomial. One more thing. All these three terms, what are they? Coefficient, variables, and exponents, that are involved in four types of operations. And these three terms are involved in four types of operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Understood? That means suppose we are going to take another question or another expression. Suppose x plus 3x square. See, it has how many terms? It has two terms. Okay, and first term has also coefficient, variable, and exponent. Second term has also coefficient, variable, and exponents. So these algebraic terms are undergoing addition or some operations. Okay, so here we define what is a polynomial. So what is a polynomial? A polynomial is a algebraic expression, okay, which contains coefficients, variables, and exponents. The exponent must be non-negative integers, and that all three are involved in four type of operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so it is known as polynomial. I think it is clear what is polynomial. Okay, so let us take some more examples of it so that it is quite easy to catch. Suppose 3x square. Should we call it a polynomial or not? See, here we have the coefficient is 3 The variable is x, yes or no, and the exponent is 2. So we have to compare it with the definition. The definition says that it must contain a coefficient, yes it is true, it must contain a variable, it is also true, and it must contain an exponent, and the exponent must be non-negative. Is it negative? No, it is non-negative. And an integer, yes it is an integer. Understood? So it is a nomial or polynomial. We cannot say polynomial because it doesn't contain more than one term, but it is a nomial or it is an algebraic expression which contains one term. Okay? Then one more example. Suppose 3 by 2 x. Okay? Is it a polynomial? See, here coefficient is how much? This is the coefficient 3 by 2. The variable is how much? X. What will be the exponents? Here the exponent is nothing means 1. So here the exponent is 1. So the first rule or first condition satisfied, that it should contain a coefficient. It should contain a variable. Now the exponent must be non-negative. 1 is non-negative and 1 is also an integer. So it is also exponent. So it satisfies all the three conditions of polynomial. So it is a polynomial. Okay. Let us take one more example. 3x to the power minus 2. Here 3 is the coefficient. Okay. And variable is x. And exponent is minus 2. Then is it a polynomial? Now we have to verify it. Here coefficient is 3 satisfied, variable is x satisfied, exponent is minus 2. But the exponent is negative. But the definition of polynomial is the exponent must not be negative, but it is negative. Since it is negative, so it is not a polynomial. Understood? So it is not a polynomial. Hello? One more example. 7x to the power 3 by 2. Is it a polynomial? Let's check out. Here coefficient is 7, variable is x, and exponent is 3 by 2. So first condition satisfied, second condition satisfied. Now the third condition. The third condition the exponent must be a non-negative. It is also non-negative, it is positive, so it is satisfied. But it is an integer. The exponent should be an integer, but here the exponent is not an integer, it is a fraction. Okay, since it is a fraction, so it is not a polynomial. So always keep in mind that the exponent must be non-negative and it also an integer. Okay, always. So one more example we have to take. Suppose we have 5. Whether 5 is a term or is a polynomial or is an algebraic expression? Yes, why? Because 5 can be written as 5 into 1. Yes or no? Then in the place of 1 we can write x to the power 0. Why? Because anything to the power 0 is equal to 1. Anything. 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1. Minus 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1. So anything to the power 0 is equal to 1. So in the place of 1 we can write x to the power 0. So it will be how much? It will be 5x to the power 0. Yes. So here coefficient is 5, variable is x, and exponent is 0. Now the coefficient is 5, satisfies the condition. Variable is x, satisfies the condition, and exponent is 0. Exponent should be non-negative, 0 also a non-negative, and exponent should be integer, 0 is also an integer. So it satisfies the condition of polynomial. Hence 5 is a polynomial. Okay. So 5, 2, 3, minus 7. Okay, any integer is also a polynomial because they can be written in the form 5 to the power 0. Understood? Okay. So I think it is clear what is a polynomial. Then what are the types of polynomial? Okay, first type of polynomial is monomial. Okay, let's discuss one more thing before monomial. Suppose here we will want to discuss what are the like terms and unlike terms. Like terms and unlike terms. Okay. So, what is a like term or what are the like terms? Like terms are the terms which has equal variable and equal exponent. Okay. If two terms have same variable and same exponent, then they are known as like term. Okay. If the two terms has same variable, so what are that? Same variable and same exponent. Okay. So same variable थिबो same exponent थिबो ताले हम ताको कोन कहि परिबा like terms बा सदृश पद कहि परिबा. How? What is the example of it? Let's say the example be x 7x 9x minus 2x. How? See here. In this all terms, variable is, in this four term variable is x. In all these four cases, variable is x. So variable is same. Clear? Now we have to verify whether the exponent will be same or not. Here the exponent is how much? 1. Here the exponent is how much? 1. Here also 1. Here also 1. So the exponents also same. Since both the variable and exponents are same, so this type of terms are known as like terms. Or the let's come to unlike terms. What are the unlike terms? The unlike terms are the terms or two terms are said to be unlike if they have either different variables or different exponents or both. Okay, so either different variables, okay, or different exponents or both. That means if the two terms have different variables, or if the two terms have different exponent, or if the two terms have two either variables or exponent, whatever they may be different, then it is said to be unlike term. For example, 7x and 4x square. In this two term, here the exponent is or the variable is x, here also the variable is x. Though their two variables are same, but here the exponent is 1, see, and here the exponent is 2. Okay, so though they have same variable, but they have different exponent. That's why they are all like terms. Okay, so in this way we can easily list out the different like terms and unlike terms from the bunch of terms. Okay, so now comes to the types of polynomial. What are the types of polynomial? First one is monomial. The term monomial also consists of two words. What are that? That are mono and other is nomia. These two are combined together to give monomial. Mono means single. Okay, it means single or one. And as we know, nomial means term. So what is the monomial? Any algebraic expression which contains only one term is called as monomial. Okay, so जेकोसी algebraic expression जदि से मात्र गोटे मात्र term थिबो ताले हम ताको कोन कहि परिबा monomial कहि परिबा. So write down any algebraic expression. Okay, any algebraic expression having only one term okay, is known as monomial. Let's suppose we have some example of monomial. 4x, okay, it is a single term and it is also a polynomial. Why it is a polynomial? Because here coefficient is 4, variable is x, exponent is 1, which is non-negative integer. So it is a monomial. Why? Because it contains only one term. Understood? For example, it is a square, okay? Each side is x. So its area will be how much? Side into side, x into x, that is x square. It is also a monomial because it contains only one term and it has also coefficient 1, exponent 2 and variable x. That's why it is known as monomial. One more example is 4x plus 7x. Since this algebraic expression consists of two terms, okay? One is 4x, other is 7x. In such cases, in 4x, we have the coefficient 4, the variable x and the exponent 1, okay? And in these cases, the coefficient is 7, the variable is x and the exponent is 1. See, in these two cases, we have same variable x, here also x. We have same exponent 1, here also 1. As we know, if the two terms have same variable and same exponent, then they are known as like terms. So 4x and 7x are two like terms. Since they are two like terms, so they can be easily added. Understood? Two like terms can be easily added. So 4x plus 7x, after addition, they will give 4 plus 7, 11x. They give rise to a single term. Okay. So it is not a binomial, it is a monomial because it contains a single term. Understood? If the two like terms are there, then they can be added. Okay. So this is all about monomial. Then the next one is binomial. Okay. The next term is binomial. Binomial also consists of two terms. That is bi and nomial means what? Nomial means term and bi means two. So what is the definition of binomial? Any algebraic expression which contains two terms is called a binomial. Okay. So any algebraic expression, okay, having how many terms? Having only two terms. Okay, having only two terms is known as binomial. Understood? So let's take some example. 7x plus 7x squared. Okay, here we have two terms. One is 7x and other is 7x squared. In 7x, okay, we have coefficient 7, variable x and exponent 1. Yes or no? Yes. Here coefficient 7, variable x and exponent 2. In these two cases, we see they have same variable, okay, but they have different exponent. It has exponent 1 and it is exponent 2. Since they have different exponent, so these two terms can never be like terms. They are unlike terms. Since they are unlike terms, so they cannot be added. Okay, hence they will form two terms. Since the expression contains two terms, so it is known as binomial expression. Understood? So what is the main condition to be a binomial expression? The main condition to be a binomial expression is the two term must be unlike. Okay, if the two term will be unlike, then they will form a binomial expression. Okay, one more example. 3 plus 5. It also contains two terms. Okay. Here, one is 3, one is 5. 3 can be written as 3 into 1. That is 3 into x to the power 0, as we know. 5 can be written as 5 into 1. That means 5 into x to the power 0. Here, coefficient 3, variable x, exponent 0. Here, coefficient 5, variable x, exponent 0. In these two cases, they have same variable. Okay, they have also same exponent. Since they have same variable and they have same exponent, so they are like terms. Since they are like terms, so they can be easily added. So 3 plus 5 can add to give 8, and 8 is a single term. It is not a double term. So it is monomial. It is not binomial. So it is not binomial. So why it is not binomial? Because in these two terms, the two terms are not unlike terms. They are like terms. In order to be a binomial term, they must be unlike. But here, these two terms are like terms. That's why they cannot be binomial. Understood? So the condition must be satisfied for binomial expression, that the two terms must be unlike. Okay. Then trinomial. Okay. Trinomial. Similarly, trinomial also contains two terms. One is tri, other is nomial. Tri means 3 and nomial means term. That means any algebraic expression consists of 3 terms is called a trinomial expression. Okay, you can easily write it. Any algebraic expression which contains 3 terms is called trinomial expression. But the condition is that 3 terms must be unlike. Okay, so we can write any algebraic expression which contains, okay, note down, which contains 3 unlike terms. This is the most important condition. 3 unlike terms are known as trinomial expression. Okay, so we have an example. 1 plus 2x plus 3x square. Okay, it has 3 terms. 1, 2x and 3x square. Here 1 can be written as 1 into 1 or 1 into x to the power 0. Okay, here variable is x. Here also variable is x. Here also variable is x. Here exponent is 0. Here exponent is 1. Here exponent is 2. So in these 3 cases, they have different exponent. Since they have different exponents, so the 3 terms are unlike and they will form a trinomial. Okay, we will discuss about the most important term of polynomial, that is non-zero constant polynomial. Okay, from this term we have to differentiate some terms, like non-zero means which is not zero. Okay, constant means the term or anything which cannot vary or which doesn't vary. जे कि केबे भी vary करे नहीं, जार value always fixed, that is known as a constant. And as you know, polynomial means what? Any algebraic expression. Okay, so any algebraic expression which is not zero and constant is known as non-zero constant polynomial. Okay, so write down a polynomial, okay, which is non-zero means which is not zero, okay, and a constant is called, so ताको कौन कहते हैं? ताको non-zero constant polynomial. अच्छा, what are the examples of it? As we know, that all the integers are the constant term. 1, 5, 7. The value of 1 is always 1. The value of 7 is always 7. Wherever you are in India or you are in UK or USA, the value of 7 is remain always constant. The value of minus 2 always remain constant. The value of minus 15 always remain constant. So these are known as constant term. Minus 15, minus 13, minus 12, minus 11 up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are known as constant term. Though 0 is a constant, but we have to take a non-zero number. Okay, we have to take a non-zero number. So we shouldn't take 0. So these are the constant term. Okay, so what is a polynomial or what is a non-zero constant polynomial? A polynomial which is not 0, these are not 0, and a constant, these are also constant, are known as non-zero constant polynomial. Understood? These are known as non-zero constant polynomial. Let us take the example of minus 15. Okay, so minus 15 can be written as minus 15 into 1, because after multiplication of 1, the value of any number doesn't change. So we can write it also minus 15 into 1 plus ram x to the power 0 like pariva. So which is equal to minus 15 x to the power 0. So minus 15 can be written as minus 15 x to the power 0. So here the coefficient is minus 15, variable is x, and exponent is 0. Okay. So in these cases we find coefficient minus 15, variable x, and exponent is 0. Again, let us take the example of 4. In case of 4, we can write 4 as 4 into 1, or 4 into, in place of 1 we can write 4x to the power 0. Okay. So here also coefficient 4, variable x, and exponent 0. So we see that in all these cases, all the non-zero constant cases, the exponent is always 0. Okay. So we get that for non-zero constant polynomial, the exponent is always 0. Okay. Any example you can take. Suppose you will take minus 100. Okay. So we can write minus 100 as minus 100 into 1. So minus 100 into y to the power 0. We can use the variable y also. So minus 100 y to the power 0. Here also we get exponent is 0. So in all these cases, all the non-zero constant polynomial cases, the exponent will be always 0. So write down here the exponent is always 0. Understood? So it is clear. हमें जानिले what is a non-zero constant polynomial? All the positive integers like 1, 2, 3 up to infinity, all the negative integers like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to minus infinity, except 0 are known as non-zero constant polynomial. Why? Because they are not 0 and their value does not vary. It is always fixed. That's why they are known as non-zero constant polynomial. Let us discuss about a new polynomial, that is zero polynomial. Okay. So what is a zero polynomial? The term zero polynomial means the number 0 is called zero polynomial. Okay. So in the set of integers, 0 is placed in the middle portion, and that 0 is known as zero polynomial. Okay. As we know before that any non-zero constant polynomial have exponent 0. Like 1 have an exponent 0, like minus 7 an exponent 0. But in case of zero polynomial, we cannot determine the exponents. Understood? So the exponents of zero polynomial, okay, is or cannot be determined, can be determined. Always keep in mind. ताले हमें जानिले गोटे जीरो पॉलिनोमियल रा एक्सपोनेंट को हमें केबे भी डिफाइन बा डिटरमाइन कर परिबा नाही. Okay. So this is all about the types of polynomial. We studied monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial, non-zero constant polynomial, and zero polynomial.